Look for answers outside your box. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back. Today I'm coming to you from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm going to be here for a couple more days. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about something that I spoke with a crowd today about this issue. And you'll see it if you go to trade shows or any shows that are within a specific industry, that are industry specific. So I am attending a show that is in a very specific niche within the banking niche. And what you'll see when you go to any type of industry show is, or what you'll hear, is people talking in their own language of their industry and discussing all the how-tos and details of the industry. What you won't hear hardly at all is people discussing the things that go outside the industry, the concepts, the principles, like we talked about before. If you're talking about principles, tactics, and strategy, you don't hear very much talk about principles. Principles can be found in any industry. And if you can take a tactic from another industry that matches a principle that will just as easily work in your industry, you might as well go for it, because nobody's doing it across the board. You've got to look outside the box of your industry if you really want to stand out within your industry. So the example I used was the example of fast food, and how fast food, specifically the drive-through, was not an innovation that was created from the fast food industry. The drive-through was created from the banking industry and was taken over to the fast food industry, not by McDonald's, not by Jack in the Box. It was another group. You can go look it up. I can't remember the name of the place. But there's a place that's basically considered to be the first drive-through, and it's in the U.S. You can go look it up. But the concept was taken from the banking industry that already had drive-through banking, and all it was transferred over to a restaurant. And because the restaurant had food that was relatively quick, it all worked out great. The same thing's true. You could see it time after time after time again. There's many examples. One of the first people I ever heard discuss this was Dan Kennedy, who we've talked about in the past. You can watch my other videos about Dan. Huge influence on my life, but I've heard people talk about it since then over and over and over again. And you can see it once you start stepping back. Whatever industry you're in, step back and look at all the industries and look at principles and tactics and strategies that you could take from there and insert into your industry, and it makes you stand out. If you're willing to stand out and really look different in your industry, that's what you're going to need to do. If you're in the self-reliance industry and you are a business owner or an executive, you're someone I'd like to talk to, go to dreambizchat.com. Dreambizchat.com. Watch the video. I'd like to see what you think about it. If you find it interesting at all, I want you to fill out the application underneath for a free chat with me. That's dreambizchat.com. The link is in the description. That's all we have for tonight. It's going to be a quick one. But tomorrow, we'll have something else. Something else that bubbles up during the day, because I'm around a lot of interesting people, have a lot of great conversations, and I'll tell you more about one of them tomorrow. Have a great night. Get out there and let the magic happen.